Hello you guys, and welcome to my Clean and Decorate with Me for Christmas 2022 part number 3. Today we are going to be tackling my dining room. I am so excited. I feel like the dining room, it's where you host Christmas dinner and just all of the festivities and the family time together. So I am really excited to tackle this room. If you are new here and you enjoy cleaning, organization, decluttering content, as well as some decorating along the way, you will want to be sure to click the red subscribe button below. And if you enjoy the video, get a little Christmas cheer from it, then click the thumbs up button down below as well. Really helps to support the channel, and let's start decorating.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day.
I'm so glad that you guys have joined me for today's Christmas Clean and Decorate with Me. I am so excited for the holiday season, hence the fact that I am starting so incredibly early. I know it's not for everybody, but I am really enjoying it. And out of all of the other videos, which I will have my Christmas 2022 Clean and Decorate with Me playlist linked below. If this is your first video, you can go back and get all caught up on all the other spaces that I have already decorated so that you're ready for the next video. But I am so excited to have met so many of you online that love decorating early for Christmas. It makes me feel like I am not the only Christmas crazy lady in the world, and it is really nice to meet you guys. So from one Christmas loving gal to another, hello, it's nice to meet you guys. Welcome to the fam. Again, if you are interested in more Christmas content and decorating and all the things coming at you guys soon, definitely click the red subscribe button below and join my internet fam. I would love to have you, and that way we can be each other's virtual cleaning buddies. I love sharing all types of cleaning motivation, and then lots of cleaning, organizing, and decluttering things throughout the year, because other than Christmas, there's a lot to do throughout the year as a homemaker. So I love sharing all of that in between.
We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say.
And as you can see, even here in my dining room, I love incorporating some practical pieces into it. So it's not just decor, it's also, I have some of my muffin baking sheets here. We have our Christmas dinner plates that I have as decor on the shelves, things like that. Even disposable utensils for those random nights where it's like, okay, I do not want to have to deal with dishes, or we want to grab something quick and easy and kind of a little less messy. So I like having things like that set out and ready to go. That just makes my life so much easier. Plus it incorporates those things. If you are like me and you don't have a ton of storage in your kitchen or different spaces, being able to incorporate some of your everyday pieces that you need to use and that you need to function into your decor is a great way to do that.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday.
I guess you guys could say I had the itch to switch, and we wanted to kind of switch up this frame here in the dining room. And so I am going in and making it a chalkboard. And so this is removable. So once the season is over and I want to take it off and go back to the fruits and everything here with this traditional painting, then I can do that. And so I went in with this. It was around $10 on Amazon. I will have it linked below. The first sheet, you guys, went down beautifully, so smooth. The second one, we had a little bit of an issue and did get a couple of runs in it, but I'm still really happy with how it turned out. There are so many like trends where you see like lots of chalk style looking art on the wall, and especially around the holidays, I've seen so many things like that on Pinterest, but I didn't want to have to drop the money for a new piece of art. And I also didn't want to have to store the art in the off season when I don't have my Christmas decor up. And so to be able to not have another bulky piece of decor to have to store, I went in and just made do with what I had and covered it with this chalkboard little wallpaper basically, and it worked great.
And put some big fat golden stars in your book for me. Tell me Santa's Christmas all about love. Tell me Santa. In that case, can I have the one that I
And a tip for those of you who want to try out this DIY, I would highly recommend having a second pair of hands there to help you out. It's one of those, it's easier if you have a second pair of hands. I would not recommend doing this solo. Obviously, if you have to, then, you have to. But if you can have someone that will help you and at least hold the paper and things like that, it definitely goes down a lot smoother. Another tip that I learned from doing this DIY is make sure to get a new, or at least have a semi-new chalk pen if you're going to use a chalk pen. Mine was running low on chalk this day, and so yeah, it did not go well. I didn't even have enough to finish the board, but I went with it, and I needed to finish filming this video for the channel this particular day, and so we just did with what we had. We made it do for the day. I definitely want to go in and do that. If any of you have tips though for like using chalk, if you do this or you are a chalk artist by any chance, let me know any tips you have down in the comment section. I would love to hear it. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I want to add some more like little snow dots and things across there, like I said, once I get a different pen. But if you have any suggestions or anything, I would love to hear them. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out so far, and I love the fact that it just made the space look completely different from the art that we had up before. Now I'm just going in with the frame and adding in some pre-lit garland to this. I love adding any lights and greenery anywhere I can throughout the home, and so this was one of those spaces that I wanted to add that in there, and it worked out beautifully. I cannot wait for you guys to see the after for this little section, because it is seriously my favorite in the entire room.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling.
And if you saw my 4-year clean and decorate with me for Christmas video, then you saw me using these same snowflakes in that video as well. And I just wanted to give it more of a almost slight cohesive look, since they are kind of basically right next to each other. They're not decorated in the exact same color palette, because I am adding in some pops of kind of turquoise blue into this one to go with our Pioneer Woman Christmas decor that I have in here, and Christmas dishes, things like that. But with the snowflakes, I thought it was a no-brainer to go ahead and add those in with the red and white and teal that I was doing in here, kind of turquoise, and so I thought it worked perfectly. And I love the snowflakes, you guys. This whole area over here at the buffet just makes me so happy. And for those that are going to ask where I got the little gold trees, those are actually from Hobby Lobby last year. It was so random because I didn't see them at my store all season long. And then after Christmas, they were part of the discounted stuff that they started selling. So I don't know if maybe they just arrived late because of all of the basically shortages and supply chain issues that we experienced last year, or what the whole reason was. But you know, they were there and I got them on a super good deal. I think I got them for about 80 or 90% off. So it was a steal of a deal and I love them. And I felt like they just went perfectly with the gold frame and just the white snow and everything. I loved the little pops of gold there.
We're Santa's little helpers, we make the wheels go round. Day and night, night and day, here in Christmas Town. We're Santa's little helpers, and it's us you wanna know. If you want a date under the mistletoe, we're Santa's little helpers.
And now I'm on to adding our tree. This is one of the slim trees. I love these because they just can be popped into almost anywhere in your home and add an extra little bit of Christmassy cheer. And so I think it's so fun to have those. And of course, my toddler had to be involved and help. She was so excited to decorate the Christmas trees. She has been begging for me to get this stuff out for even longer than I have started decorating. So she was like so ready even before I was, which is amazing. And I love it. So for her being able to help me out and hand me the ornaments and decorate some herself, I always love including her and just having fun, because that's part of what the holidays are all about, is spending time as the family. So if you are a mom, I know it is so hard to slow down and try to let them help, because it makes things go a lot slower and takes a lot more time, but definitely involve your kiddos because it is pure magic to them.
Santa's little helpers is what we call ourselves. We're Santa's little helpers, and if you want to know, there's nowhere else on earth that we would rather go.
And here's a little bit closer look at those two ginormous runs that I got. How I did it, I don't know. The first one, we had them so smooth, the first sheet, and then the second sheet, it was like once it started, there was no stopping it. And so I have no idea why it did that. But I am thinking of getting a mini wreath, almost like the ones I added to my cabinets in the kitchen, and going ahead and like hanging that up there using a command hook. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about that idea, or if there's something else you think I should add, a bow, or I don't know. Any ideas would be welcome. That way it kind of camouflages it just a little bit, but then also adds some color to that space. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now we are taking a little break from all of the decorating to do a little bit of cleaning, just tidying up the dining room table here. It was kind of a catch-all space when I was decorating our kitchen, as well as here in the dining room and our foyer as well. So lots of random decor pieces just ended up here because you know how it is. It's a flat surface, so it's easy to work off of a flat surface. So that is why all of that is there. But now I'm wanting to get it all tidied up and ready so I can wipe it down and decorate the center of the table. For the decor here on the table, I wanted to keep it fairly simple and just keep it to the lazy Susan. Sometimes I'll do a runner or placemats and things like that, but with having two toddlers, I wanted things super simple. And I'm also using this little Santa sleigh that I picked up from the Target dollar spot a couple of years ago for napkin storage. And so that way I have things that I need right there and ready and accessible. wanted to share with you guys how I am attaching these bows to the backs of my dining chair. So I'm taking 2 of the Velcro picture strips from Command, and I am just Velcroing them together the opposite direction. So they have the little pulls, that way when you're finished with them end of the season, you can take them off. And so that's what those are for. But I'm wanting to cut them down because I don't need them super long for these particular bows. And so it gave me much smaller little hooks here. And so these are going to work out perfectly. And I just took them and attached it to the back kind of flat part of the bow here. These were pre-made, and so made it super simple. Picked these up at Hobby Lobby. And so I'm just going in and attaching the Command strip to the bow, and then I will peel the other part off, and then I can stick it directly onto the back of the chair, and it worked perfectly, and I think it looks super, super cute.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
So we are now on to the final walkthrough and how the room officially turned out in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along for this decorating video and getting a little inspiration for your holiday decorating season coming up so soon. But if you did and you haven't already, click the thumbs up button, red subscribe button, and if you have made it this far into the video, leave me a little snowman emoji down below. It really helped to love and see who stayed till the very end for the final reveal. If you want to see more, I will have my Clean and Decorate with Me for Christmas 2022 playlist linked here on the right side of the screen. Bye guys!